And welcome back, guys, to the Eggplant Kingdom Challenge. Assuming that this episode goes up as it should right after the last episode I recorded, then that is the case indeed. We are not going to talk about that episode altogether. Because fuck that episode, it does no longer exist to me. It no longer exists, it never existed, and you know what? Fuck you, Spelunky. That's all I gotta say about that. So let's go ahead and continue on here, essentially. What are we doing today? Well, same thing we always do. Nothing has changed. The Eggplant Yama to Yama challenge has been completed by somebody else already, as I described in one of the past episodes I recorded today, I'm sure. However, I'm gonna continue trucking along for now. I'm aware that I just said the word trucking, by the way. Not entirely sure why, but I did. And we're just gonna go with it for now. Obviously, there's a little bit of less pep in my step about the challenge altogether, since it's already been done. Essentially, what was kind of keeping me going was the fact that I was gonna be the first person to do it. Unfortunately, that's not gonna happen. I mean, then again, it wasn't looking too likely, though, was it? Necessarily having the best chance with the Eggplant is altogether. I mean, there's been very few to little actual runs in my series so far. We actually even held the Eggplant, and the times that we did, I went and did something foolish to kind of quickly alleviate the fact that it wasn't gonna happen. So, with that said, I'm still gonna continue going at it. Like, essentially, what I wanted, like what I already pretty much discussed in a past episode, I'm sure, is that we are gonna try to complete the run itself, but the more randomized version of it. I'm pretty sure that I'm not the only one. Like at this point as I'm recording this, I haven't really necessarily gone and checked how the community is taking the defeat of King Yama itself with the Eggplant, the way that it was accomplished, right? Let me go ahead and buy this, and this, and yeah, you know what, let's just buy everything, why not? So, I'm not entirely sure how it's being seen. Like, the initial reaction was like, fuck yeah, right, and, you know, it should. Like, I've already said it, like, in the other episode, I'm pretty sure, is that, believe me, I am just as thrilled at how that was completed, because goddamn, that's no easy task whatsoever. I shouldn't have really wasted a bomb there, honestly, but, you know, live and learn. So I'm going to continue trying to achieve the run itself by doing the more random version, I suppose. Because, like I said as well, I didn't even know that other, I guess, way to accomplish it existed until I heard that it got completed. Essentially, when I heard that there was another way to get a for sure hired help was basically when I found out that the Eggplant run got completed itself. So with that said, I'm going to continue doing it the way that I've been trying to achieve it personally, which is, you know, just kind of going about it by hopefully getting the Eggplant and getting hired help to spawn all together, and then, you know, go it from there. I'm pretty sure that there's still people that are going to be trying to do that way as well. Basically the purest way, I suppose you could call it that, as opposed to the kind of like the more certain way to do it with the robot in the spaceship level. So far, though, how we're looking right now, well, not that bad, actually. I could use a bomb to get that gold up there, but I'm not going to do that. And I could also use a bomb to get into that chest, but I'm not going to do that just because we're kind of low in terms of our resources at the moment. So for now, let me just jump this over here and jump into that spider, because that's my thing. That's what kind of sets me off, apparently. It's kind of a turn-on fetish altogether. Oh, God, come on, man. You got to work with me here, Spelunky. I don't want to use a bomb for this, or a rope. Can I go about it the other way, though? No. I don't have the hops for it. Fortunately, I'm not wearing my Nike pumps today. White man can't jump. Pretty much. White woman can't jump either. And white woman almost got impaled by that thing. So you know what? Let's use the bomb and see what happens. Let's see here. So, definitely get that. And we're going to be up to 13,000 after the second floor. Not that bad, I suppose. Considering that we bought a few items. And, you know, we do have 4 important items with us right now. So, we can't be too upset about that, that's for sure. Let me get rid of this man. I'm not going to use a bomb on this guy. Now, I've said this before, and it's really failed on me, as you can see already. I just kind of walked into that spider, so you know what? I pretty much failed that as bad as I possibly could, because, you know, that actually had nothing to do with my actual spider itself. I basically just gifted him my damage altogether, but, you know, hey, that's what happens when I play Spelunky, I suppose, and let me get rid of this bat here. Alright, so we're not going to let that keep us down, though, that's for sure. We're going to continue moving along here, and I know that it's not the end of the world, because 2 health early on is not bad. I've, you know, come back, and had greater runs from even more of a deficit, I should say. Now, dropping a 1 would have been pretty bad there. There's a gift box here, so maybe, nope. Well, no altar, so gift box but no altar. That would basically be the soundtrack of my life, essentially. What you got there, oh, you know, it's the gift box with no altar. Okay, perfect. So let's get rid of, oh, Scorpion King Dwayne Johnson. What are you doing? Let me stomp on you there really quickly. Is it worth it going down there? Not really, not particularly. So let's go and just call it quits here by sending old Senorita, well, not down yet. Let me get these bombs off of you, actually, shopkeeper. And you know what? Let's get the compass. I'm gonna go on a shopping frenzy and essentially kind of almost screw myself from having any chance of having the required 50,000 by the time I get to the black market. But you know what? I'd rather have these things already in hand than not. So, I mean, we'll make it work somehow. We normally do, or if we don't, then it's evident that we can't and it doesn't happen. So right now we're looking after 3 floors at what, roughly $15,000. You know, this could still turn around. Maybe we could get a snake pit level, who knows? No, but that's not gonna happen right now. That would be too beneficial for us. So there is another shop here, and climbing gloves. Another item that would be really beneficial for us. We don't have the Jedi Eye yet, so let's go ahead and just bomb through there, maybe. There's treasure here, and if not, the Jedi Eye for sure. No, just gold up there, which, you know what? At this point, I really do need, so let's go ahead and grab that gold. Alright. How you guys doing, by the way? Just curiosity. It's just to kind of break the monotony of the commentary altogether. What do you guys do while you, like, you know, watch me play Spelunky? Like, I mean, I could imagine, like, usually when I watch other people play Spelunky, I'm just kind of like criticizing their play. I'm a fucking asshole. Oh no, that's not true at all. But I'm just kind of like, you know, I just see their errors. And I'm just kind of like, yeah, I would have done that better. Like, you know, just really snobby altogether. No, it's not true at all whatsoever. Most of the times I just kind of like stare in awe and amazement at, like, you know, the correct choices that the people make, and I'm just kind of like, oh, that's how good players do it. Okay, I understand now. No, that's neither here nor there. Get rid of this guy here. Do kind of want to get that chest for sure, because that's our Jedi Eye. We could get back up here, definitely. So let's just kind of go and pillage this area down about here. Let's see. Kind of like the pilgrims pillaged the land of the natives and whatnot. Fucking scumbags. Believe me, I'm still not completely cool about that. Me and the pilgrims have a long waging war, essentially. Well, not really waging war whatsoever. I really have no issues with the pilgrim. I just kind of said that because I kind of wanted to, I guess, understand what it was like to be a Native American living in those times, and you know, having the white scumbag come and take their land and whatnot. Believe me, I'm aware of how scummy we are, Native Americans. You're gonna tell me. Feel your pain. Well, actually, I really don't, but, you know, it's one of those asshole things you say. It's like, I feel your pain. It's kind of like, do you really? You didn't even exist during that time. How would you feel? It's kind of like, yeah, you're right. I really don't. Let's see here. Not that I'm trying to be insensitive about that, believe me. It's just kind of one of the things you say. It's kind of like, yeah, I know what you're going through. You really don't. Personally, I hate when people say that. So why am I saying it? Well, you know, it's a whole other thing altogether. Let me use a bomb here, just because I'm really critically low on money, so this will kind of slightly put me up there. So after, the mines, we're looking at, what, 18,000? Not that great, honestly, but, we'll see if we can make something work out of this. I mean, I do have a lot of the items that I do need. Oh, look, more bombs. Thanks a lot for tempting me to spend more money, white man. That's what you do. It's essentially how it worked. Let's see, so let me get rid of this guy here, and let me go ahead and get the damsel as well, and not plummet to my death altogether. Thank you, climbing gloves, for that. So what's good about the climbing gloves, you know, you're kind of like taking a dip in the air, you're kind of free falling, kind of like, you know, Tom Petty and whatnot, and you kind of want to hold on to something. Let me get this here. Give something to lean on, essentially. Well, that's a different song altogether. It's not Tom Petty anymore. Let's see here. What do we got down about here? Okay, we got a lot of terrible things that could happen, essentially. Let me set you down here, lady, while I kind of try to fluctuate what's going on over here with all these goddamn dirty apes. Don't do this, monkey man. Monkey, you're stealing the little gold that I already have and making it go into a goddamn bottomless, well, not a bottomless pit, but a pit that's gonna pretty much end my life. Okay, cool. Well, if apparently one family of monkeys wasn't enough, here's the second one. I feel like Michael Richards right now, just saying monkey over and over. Not his comedy show fiasco, by the way. I just meant like, you know, the episode of Seinfeld where, like, you know, he gets into beef with the monkey and whatnot. That's surely what I meant, honestly. No, don't misconstrue what I say, guys. I mean, I'm liable to say something offensive, unfortunately, without knowing aware of it, but right now I'm perfectly aware of what I'm trying to say. Not gonna be held accountable for something I didn't really necessarily mean this time around. Okay, so hey, you know what? I actually got my gold back somehow, so that's good. Now let's try to see. There is a gold idol down there, which is basically perfectly capable for us to get. I say that as I kind of impale myself on these spikes right now. No, but we can definitely get that all together. You know, when I first started playing Spelunky, these vines were kind of like the worst thing ever for me to traverse. Like, I felt like I could never, ever get it right. Just go get away. I can never get it right, and I would always kind of like somehow miss the cue on actually latching onto them and, like, you know, just impale myself. You know, I say that as I traverse over them when all the chance in the world for me to, you know, just kind of eat my own words, essentially, being about there. But no, that actually went relatively well. Don't get, you know, devoured by that man plant, though, that's for sure. All right, so we're going to go to the second level, I believe. The 10,000 from that idol helped a bit, but remember, I also got that bomb box, so again, we're still not looking that great. Remember, we need 50,000 for the gold idol, I mean, for the Ankh itself, but at the same time, you gotta also remember that a jetpack would definitely go a long way. So if that's there, remember, you're looking for the jetpack, you're at least looking at, what, 22,000 at least? I'm pretty sure it's a bit more at the black market, but at least 22,000, so believe you me, we're still quite below from what we should be aiming at here. There was definitely a sacrificial altar here. I was just like, no, I know I just saw it. Alrighty, so there is no shop. Okay, and our black market is indeed down there next to the exploding frog, so let's use him to open it up for us. It's gonna be kindly of him to do so. However, now we're placed in a situation where I don't have enough money to get in there and actually buy what I need, and I don't necessarily want to piss him off, because if I pissed him off, then I am less likely to make this goddamn, more than likely, feat happen of taking the eggplant itself all the way to King Yama. So, let's see here. Let's not tempt fate. I will, however, deliver this woman to the sacrificial goddess of Kali and basically have her take her white scumbag soul to the depths of hell. There you go. Kali, thank you for the Kapala. Now we will, I guess, Jesus, how do I play this? I guess let's open this up and let's put a bomb here as well, because we have to kind of get her mad as well in case we want something to happen for us. We're still looking at the 10,000 over there. Let's not forget about the gold idol. That's definitely for sure. All right, frog guys. Just kind of hanging around here. You know what? You guys are pretty cute and nice when you're small, but whenever you grow up, you guys tend to be dicks, kind of like the spider. He's also pretty cool when he's small. You could actually kind of use the spiders, as a matter of fact, as like propellers and weapons and kill stuff. I didn't know that till, like, I think the last episode when I opened up a cocoon of one of the spider levels, and then these little spiders popped up, and I thought they were going to hurt me, but I realized, oh, they don't hurt you. But I'd also realized that they do indeed work as weapons that you could kind of shoot at people and kill with. It's pretty impressive, actually. Alright, so let's put this here. We still need 14,000, which is a sizable amount. So sizable that I'm going to have to come over here and probably start thinking about wasting some bombs to kind of meet our goal. Let's see, do this here. Alright, so let's start this up by doing that there. Maybe I can luck out and we could find a Matic in the black market, give me a chance to mine before we actually go about trying to get our goal. Alright, here comes the ghost. So, with the ghost on his way, we could kind of also try to ghost a few gems, I suppose. That wouldn't be that bad of a situation. Let me do that. Alright, so, okay. Oh god, no. Alright, go back now. So, I'm gonna have him ghost this for me. So that's 5,000 right there. And let's see, where else could we kind of know? Do this to me right now, Ghost Man. I'm trying to make it seem like I know. Okay, there's a little area over there. I just don't think it's kind of be quite possible for us to get that. So let's actually go about here. Hopefully, okay, skeleton that was not really dead. You asshole, thanks a lot. Okay, so Ghost Man, let's see if we could kind of mosey on around you. Seems like we could. And you do this for me, excellent. And if I could get you to mine those guys, or not mine them, but at least turn those into diamonds for me, then we'd be pretty good. However, it would take, I'm not entirely sure what to do that. Probably a lot of skill and precision, which I don't necessarily have. So, you know what? Let's just pick up, well, pick this up at least. And I know I have 5,000 waiting for me down here, so let's just go and get that actually. And you know what? Let's count our losses, and you know, we were able to get up to the 50,000 that we need at least for the so there is a jetpack there, then you know, I'm sorry, I tried, but you know, I don't want to kind of risk it too much with this ghost because I'm lucking out of in the meantime, but you know, maybe we could kind of get some more money here, which does seem to be the case. This is a Dead is Restless level as well, so that as well. So let's see, no jetpack though either way, so it doesn't really matter too much, I suppose. But we are going to be able to get a free cape at least. That's the great thing about the Dead or Restless levels. So, Dracula man, let's go ahead and play it this way. Now, don't you anger that shopkeeper, by the way. You just come at me, and me and you will have it out over here. No reason to get the shopkeepers involved. Believe me, Dracula, I already stomped on you once. Come up here again. There we go. No, Dracula, you're Dracula. There you go. You know, stop hopping around, okay? You're not the House of Pain. This isn't jump up, and get down, alright? So, let's go ahead and get our Ankh really quickly. There we go. Boom. Now, I could get a shotgun and mess around with these guys, but I don't want to do that. Oh, here's our Matic. So, let's see if there's even enough gems, though, to kind of, okay, we have that. We could get this. We could get that. It's like this and like that and like this and, let's see, okay, so we have 2 gems there that I could kind of mine. We have this asshole that's come to life over here. We could get this guy, so that's 3 gems I'm at least looking at that we could definitely mine for sure. A few more down here. It seems like we would almost break even, actually, which isn't really the best situation. Let me toss this man down here to get him out of the way. I'm not entirely sure if that Matic's gonna actually really break us even. That would probably will, though. Alright, you know, kind of close to it. What am I even trying to buy again? What am I trying to save up money for? It's a real question. Nothing really, is it? I just need bombs at this point. I have just about everything else, yeah. You know what? Fuck that then. Let's just get the bombs. And let's mosey on out of here, I suppose. I'll save that little bit of money just in case we get a gift box later on, you know. Probably get the eggplant, you know, wouldn't hold my breath at this point about it, but you know, hey, the idea is always there, I suppose. Alright, so after this floor, we're looking at what? Looking at, well, not that bad actually. And we do have the Kapala, which I should really be taking advantage and killing some stuff to get us a lot of extra health. Okay, monkey men. Apparently everybody's just coming at me in a very aggressive manner. Monkey man, don't daze me in midair, okay? Let me get rid of this guy here, and that'll put me up to 4, which is good. Now, everybody and their mother is down here, along with Little Kim herself, so that's something to look forward to. There are a lot of crates, though, so that's definitely something to keep in mind. What's not to keep in mind is... Okay, perfect, I got what I wanted from that, so that's good. Now, Jesus Christ, alright, let's see if I could position that to at least kind of open that up for us there. Okay, not exactly the best use of my bombs, but whatever, let's just do it this way. Already had that, but thanks anyway, I suppose, and get rid of those guys really quickly, and let me get rid of pissed off Tiki Man right there. Now, we definitely want to mess with Queen Bee. We want to get her jelly. Okay, hey there, I could do the same thing, buddy. Alright, believe me, I'm the best boomerang thrower in town. I might be Australian, I mean, not... By the way, I hope Australian people don't take offense to that, you know, you guys are proficient with the boomerang. I'm not sure if that's true or not. I mean, if you are, then I'm not entirely sure if that would be something you take offense to. I mean, I'd like to be known as something I'm good at, like, even though I'm not. Alright, so this should take care of most of those bees, I believe, assuming they had decided to stay there, which they did not. So right now, bees, you are going to be kind of a pain in my ass, but that's fine. Okay, that's not fine. Losing my boomerang is not fine, but you know what? I got 2 of them, and you know what? Queen Bee, Little Kim. Okay, no, that's not what I was trying to, you know what, at her about. Okay, you can get through there, and I have spike shoes, so let's just do it that way. And let's do this way, alright. Now, you come at me over here, Bee. That's fine, I already took care of your queen. You have nothing left to protect, so just give up. Now, over here, let me use a bomb to get access to that crate. We are looking at 7 health, which is pretty good. really good because I feel like I'm always liable to get, impaled by a tiki trap somewhere. So that'll definitely help out. Let's go ahead and use this to get out of here, and pretty much, I think after that, we could pretty much wrap this level up. Went relatively well. My spelunking has been a lot better today, I could really tell you that. I'm not entirely sure what did that. Probably the fact that the Eggplant's already been completed by somebody else. I feel like the pressure's off. It's kind of like, alright, let's just play regularly now, and it's kind of doing wonders. I mean, it seems like I'm doing less mistakes than usual, so whatever. It's something, I guess. We're gonna get to the ice caves. I mean, and I guess this set of recordings today, I've gotten, to the ice caves the first time, and something happened there, if I remember correctly, and we made it to the temple, and now we're making to the ice caves at the very least. Hopefully further. Let's not jinx this run altogether. Let's see here. Got this guy out of the way. And oh, by the way, I forgot that we're gonna have our jetpacks. So you know what? I'm feeling really good about this, although at the same time, I'm quite terrified, considering what can happen. Okay, let me toss you over there. UFO man, you guys are the worst sometimes. You and your fucking kamikaze spaceships. Alright, so... oh, that's not gonna work. But you know what? At least get rid of this thing for me. Good. Alrighty, so... oh, you motherfucker. There we go, we got him. We got him, though. Don't worry about it. We're definitely gonna get that, jetpack, whatever that thing's called, momentarily. Brain farted there, I forgot what we were even getting. It's like, okay, wait a minute, though, guys. Okay, that's, that's not something I kind of want to touch too freely. Alright, guys, I'm not gonna blow myself up on you right now. Telling you that right now, you asshole ETs. Alright, so... I wonder if, like, the phrase ET would be, like, offensive. Like, say we lived in a society where, like, I guess extraterrestrials were part of our, like, lifestyle. Not lifestyle, but, like, just kind of part of our society. Like, if you called them an ET, would they be, like, offended? Like, would it be calling, like, calling me, like, a cracker or something? Like, not that that would offend me at this point. Like, I used to be called white boy and cracker all the time growing up, so... it used to annoy me for some reason. I'm not entirely sure why. Like, when people would be like, what's up, white boy? And, like, for some reason, to me, that was, like, a term of offense. Which is kind of like, I guess I don't get it now, but back then I'd be like, stop calling me white boy. And like, it's weird. But either way, what I'm trying to get at here is would the extraterrestrials take offense if you call them ET, for instance? Like, would it be like crossing that line, And, I'm gonna stray away from the obvious route here and not go over there because I felt like I already offended the Native Americans today somehow, even though I was kind of, if anything, just trying to get at the white man for what they did. Either way, though, we got the jetpack, and overall, I'm gonna get off of this subject altogether. Now, we're gonna have to kill ourselves here for sure. I got this gold eye. I'm not entirely sure why. Just, I guess, for the hell of it. Just I wanted to hold on to it, I suppose. It makes me feel secure. It's kind of like my security blanket in a sense. Let's put that away, because apparently I'm really in the need for money of it. So let's see. Let's go ahead and... let's whip you a bit to fill up my Kapala, and then I'll rescue you. So you know what? It's not all fun and games, believe me. I will rescue you, but you're gonna take a beating in order to get a rescue, so that's good. Got that done. It seems like our Kapala is almost overflowing, so next bit of health will indeed give us an extra health. So right now, let's just go ahead and kill ourselves. Let's revive in the Sigma head. We'll have the 5 health from the damsel herself, and then more importantly, next bit of health will also bring us up to another bit of health extra, so we're looking pretty good altogether. I suppose if the Eggplant run isn't gonna be in our midst, we might as well just take this to Yama, and now that I have the sticky paste, we could tell him to go fuck himself for what he did to me last time. Not that I'm, referencing that episode, because again, as I said, didn't happen. Fuck that episode, and fuck you, E.T. I hope you do take offense to that phrase, by the way. You have been the bane of my end here at the ice caves one too many times. Let's see here. That could have been my extra bit of gold. Or not gold, but blood and... oh, come on. Stop sticking to the walls. Alright. Let me take you to the exit really quickly here. Alright, ETs, I'm not gonna deal with you. I think I saw a crate over there. I believe it was a crate, not a chest. I should have whipped that woman a bit. Famous last words as he gets arrested. I should have just whipped that woman a little bit. Alrighty, well, apparently I just can't get that extra bit of Kapala blood that I need. I have to, reduce my sating for blood for a bit, it seems. Anything up here? Nope, not particularly. Alright, E.T. Yeah, ET's blood will do it, so thank you, ET. I dine on your blood today, apparently. It's kind of like Shredder when he used to dine on turtle soup. Never really had turtle soup. I'm not entirely sure if that even exists or was something that, you know, people created in terms of, like, I guess it must exist. I mean, humans just eat just about anything, it seems. Turtle soup or not, I mean, turtle soup compared to some of the things I hear that people eat isn't really that bad, all things considering. Not that I could eat a turtle myself. I feel like I'd, like, you know, just be betraying, like, a big part of my childhood or something. Alrighty, so, if anything, I'd probably, like, envision, like, Raphael from the Ninja Turtles just being like, you know, I thought you loved me. And for some reason, I'm not entirely sure, just like Lisa Simpson, it would sound like a baby sheep, I guess. Whatever those things are called when they're a baby. Alright, so, everything is cool here. Let's continue along. Well, we're gonna get to the temple, and unfortunately, doesn't seem like there's any... Tunnel Man, go away. Alright? You need to stop hanging out here. And you know what? You could have probably gotten that key and brought it here yourself had you tried instead of just kind of leeching off of everybody else together. Let's... Oh! No! No! Oh, Lord. Damn you, climbing gloves! Oh, man. Oh. Let's be serious here. It didn't seem like that, Eggplant was gonna happen today. Either way, guys, I think that's enough Spelunky for today. I'll catch you guys next time.